Alright, hello and welcome to The Long Dark. This is a survival game that is actually really good. I've put about 7 hours into it. I mean, just look at that. The main menu fades away if I don't do anything, so I'm gonna pull away my mouse so it's off the screen. I'll just let the pretty video play in the background. But a few things I want to address. This is gonna be a new testing system as well for me to know exactly what everybody wants to see in a game. And me personally, I like seeing new games that I've never played before. And this game is still relatively new to me. I've only played 7 hours of it. Most of that 7 hours was surviving blizzards and trying to not die. I mean, look, there's a shovel, there's a backpack, a gun. I never saw that originally. That's new. It's like right in front of me. That's pretty cool. Um, yes, I do have a character, but I will be starting a new one, and I'm going to be starting in Mystery Lake because that is a good place to start out with. Or I'm going to be starting in one of the harder areas. So yeah, I have a Aaron here. I think I'll just play on the normal difficulty, which is Voyager. You're an explorer, in equal parts hunter and hunted. The world will not give you anything freely, but you'll find that with time you can master it. So yeah, now this is a reasonably challenging, not a punishing one. I like it. Okay, so we're just gonna hit random. Yeah, random will do, and we'll be as a female, and we'll name it. Let's name her Emma. Why not? I really don't care. So yeah, the whole story behind the sandbox mode in this game is there's a mysterious geomagnetic storm that has brought down your plane crashing to the northern Canadian wilderness. How long can you survive? Now, if I die with this character, I won't care too much because I will still have my other character, and he's in the middle of a blizzard right now with no food or water. So I feel like if I can get him out of that spot, I will always use him. This is just going to be a test run to see if anybody is interested in seeing this. Um, oh yeah, I forgot to say, this is Pat recording. You can probably tell by the excitement in my voice. Yay. Ow, I just punched my microphone. That was nice. Sorry if I just destroyed your eardrums, babies. I'm so sorry. I went to the woods because I wished to live deliberately, to front the only essential facts of life and see if I could not learn from what it had to teach, and not, when I came to die, discover that I had not lived. Oh, this is. I fucking hate this building. Oh, kerosene? Let's leave it for now. I don't know what the fuck that. I don't know. Ooh, no. You don't want to pick up everything in this game. That's one thing I've learned. And you. This is pretty much what you start with. You start with a bedroll, some painkillers. You randomly spawn with these, and you always start with these and these two things right here. So you always start with kerosene or matches, and to me that's good, but at the same time not so much.
Prepared for anything.
I don't care. Okay. Okay, there wasn't much here. I know there's some food and stuff under here. There's an energy bar, some tomato soup, and there's another. Oh, okay. Lantern right here. Cool. This will make my life easier. So like some fishing tackle here. Cool. Excuse me. I just had a cup of coffee in real life, and I wanted to prepare myself as well as I could for this game. Another can of accelerant, a whetstone. Okay, there better be a hatchet somewhere inside. I haven't been in this building in a long time. I've kind of been stuck everywhere else in this game, but not here specifically. So, alright. Well, looted pretty much everything that's down here. Unless there's like not even a newspaper. Whatever. Cool. Okay. And this game's actually really fun. I'll leave a full description, and I think it's on sale at Steam right now. It is December as of the time of this recording. It is almost New Year's Eve. It is currently 2 days before. I didn't mean to do that. Whatever. I'll take it, but I don't think I'm already wearing something better. Yeah, I'll just rip you in half. I don't care. 4 hours of daylight left. Okay. So that means there is not a blizzard going on outside. It's just very windy. And I know where I can. Ooh, we'll leave that here.
This stuff will come in handy.
Leave this. We're gonna leave all of it here. Okay, we're gonna leave all that here. Another sleeping bag. What's the condition on this one? 51. Mine's better. Alright, we'll extinguish this. Put it away. Alright. Now we're gonna go outside. Yay! Look at that Wolfie. The Wolfie loading screen. Game. Alright. There's about to be a blizzard, but I have to go find a hatchet. Nice thing is that I know this area pretty well, because this is the best area to start in. This is a Mystery Lake, yeah. You normally start off here, no matter what, for whatever reason. For me, at least all 3 times I've played this, I've always started here. I like it. I mean, you're walking on top of a fucking frozen lake, and there's occasionally animals like over there. And Jesus Christ, they suck. But hey, I'm not complaining. This game's difficult, and it's fun. My character's cold, but that's because fucking nighttime is approaching, and, you know, the northern winds are fucking with me right now. So, yeah, that's this game so far. It's gonna be me just talking. There's not much going on. I mean, there'll always be something interesting, because I don't know a lot about this game. I know how to survive to an extent, but not, like, fully. I can wander from place to place pretty easily, but, you know. Oh, and you can't sprint in this game. I just avoid doing it, because I learned the hard way that sprinting does tucker out your character pretty damn fast. For fuck's sake, it's cold. Yeah, perfect. I was looking for this. Take that. Perfect. Single 308 rifle round. Perfect. And I'm gonna go loot those cabins, and by the time I get there, it'll be time to go. So that's east. That way is east. Yeah. Oh god, losing frame rate. I'm sorry. I've kind of lost frame rate. I should probably turn down the settings. I gotta get inside. Oh yeah, you can tell your character's gonna die soon if they start shivering, especially if you don't go to warm up. You want to pick up wood. Should have said that earlier. You want to pick up wood, and you kind of want to have a base of operations. And that's going to be that big cabin back there for me. I mean, I didn't Google a damn thing I learned about this game. I kind of just learned it all by experience. I enjoyed it quite well. This motherfucker better have something good. Fucking wasting my time. Alright. Okay. We gotta go there. And we gotta do it fast. Oh, shit. Yeah, this storm's picking up, though. That's what sucks. Okay. Jesus Christ, I am so fucking ready. I really hope there's not any animals over here. I mean, I could deal with a bunny or something, because I would harvest a bunny, no problem. I'll eat a bunny. I don't care. Oh, we're cold. There better be a fucking, like, jacket or something inside. That's gonna suck otherwise. Lake cabins. Alright. Well, we're here. There's 3 of these fucking things. Is that a bench? There's a fucking bench here. Cool. Cool. Alright. And this is why we have this. So we can can see while we're inside, and it is dark. Nothing. Books, burnable. Can of peaches. Sure. So all that was in here. Cool. Now we gotta run to the other one. And hopefully not die. Ah. Oh shit, yeah, this blizzard's already picking up. Fuck. I have one more cabin to search after this. This is actually where I first spawned, and I just explored the other areas. Nope, that is not what I want to do. I'm trying to turn this on. Ooh. That's new. Okay, so things do randomly spawn in different areas. That's new. We just sleep down there. We'll be set. Oh wait, what are these? Cotton.
Okay.
Better than nothing. I'm just gonna tear those down. As I'm currently wearing some. I'll wear these instead. Alright. How hungry and thirsty am I? I'm cold and I have a dry mouth. Alright. Okay. So we're gonna wait until my character is at least somewhat warm. We're cold right now. We're peckish, dry mouth, and rested. And this is your overall condition. And this doesn't count as nudity. There's no nipples and there's no vagina, so it's just an anatomy picture supposedly. It tells you your condition. Now, when you get tired, your character will start blacking out randomly, and then that could lead to either of these or this going all the way down. You can get hypothermia and die. You can die of dehydration. You can die of starvation as well. So, to fix that, what you would normally do is that this would be specifically used for if we got any afflictions, specifically infected bite wounds, and we stayed inside for a period of time. But after I find a bow and arrow or a gun, hunting won't be an issue. But for now, we're going to have to scrounge what we can and survive off what little there actually is. You see a wolf, we're probably going to go the opposite way. Alright, see? Okay. It went away. I don't know why, but it scared the hell out of me. Okay. Whatever. Whatever wind there was, it went away, and I'm perfectly okay with that. Somebody's probably telling me I'm wasting lantern fuel, but, shut the fuck up. Look at that. Fucking keep finding it, why the hell won't I use it?
No. Why don't we use it?
Fishing tackle. Ooh, beef jerky. Cool. Okay, anything else here? I don't care. Doesn't look like there's anything else in here. Alright, extinguish. We'll get to the other cabins. We'll probably be able to start a quick fire with like some reclaimed wood or something. Maybe. I don't know. Oh yeah, fire has a percentage of not working. There is somewhat of a skill base in this game. That's something I find interesting. Because nobody's perfect at starting a fire. There's no such thing as somebody who's a master and can always 100% fire. I had a character at one point who eventually became way too over-encumbered for his own good because I was fucking greedy and I hoarded everything. Oh, okay. This is actually new. Okay. So the areas are indeed randomized. Because last time I was here, this is where I learned to boil water and cook food and all that. You could go inside that hut right there. And that also means that there is indeed a person over there as well, right? Yeah, because the hatchet's here too. I'll take the hatchet, only because of the condition. That means the person's still here, right? Perfect. I'm gonna loot his hand. What about his backpack? What do you have in all? A granola bar, 308 round. Cool. Yeah, see, both of these I was able to go into, but now they're both destroyed and there's only one left. There better be something interesting in this one, though. And there's another cabin just up the water, so if this one does not have anything actually useful in it, which it doesn't look like it does, really. Never. There's a crate. Using the lighting to my advantage, so I at least save some fuel.
Probably useful.
candy bars, and there's a crate. Okay, there's gonna be a lot of I'm gonna be able to reclaim a lot of wood, but the thing is, this game has a calorie system in it. Now, when I say calories, I mean your character has to eat. You cannot go for like a day and a half without eating and not starve to death and lose carry weight capacity and all that. So, okay, so there's this cabin right here in front of me. There's that one, and then there's one to the right, unless it's burned down. And it doesn't look like it is. But, I mean, other than that, you know, this game's... Jesus, it's cold. I know. Okay, we're gonna move, because she's absolutely fucking freezing. We'll start a fire in that one over there. I don't want to sprint too much, because, you know, if you sprint too much, your character will become fatigued, and you'll have to sleep, or you'll die. I'd rather be inside a tent or something, but, you know,
I'll take it.
I keep finding all these single 308 rounds. Can I just find a gun already, please, so I can go hunting already? Aha! Sewing kit. That will prove useful. Okay. So we're gonna search this thing over here, and then we'll run to that one, and we'll run back, because this will keep us warmer, because that's just a non-insulated cabin, and this one is insulated. I absolutely do enjoy this game, though. I feel like I could theoretically roleplay with this if, you know, I didn't suck at talking so much. I'm trying to at least fill in gaps, and doing a Let's Play is not necessarily my thing. I'm not good at it, but, you know, I'm willing to at least try. Most people do highlights now because, for whatever reason, people are just like, oh, I don't have the time. But it's like, if you have 30 minutes to kill and you want to see a new game or something, I mean, that's why Let's Plays exist. They exist specifically to either kill time or pique someone's interest in a game that they would have otherwise deemed unnecessary and a waste of time. And for me, that makes sense because, you know, I have nothing but time to kill. Alright, so there's indeed... Oh yeah, and there's none here, but there might be some over there or over there. But you can harvest, I forgot entirely what they're called. I call them the hot dog crop because they look like hot dogs, but they're like typically found in swamps and around lakes. I could probably go fucking look at the name right now, but I'm really lazy and I don't want my character to die. Okay, now see, this normally has a door on it. So that's how I know the maps indeed change. This is the first time that I've come to this specific cabin, and it has not.
I'm gonna die if I don't warm up soon.
You'll be fine. Shut up, bitch. I'll take it. Alright, now see that little indicator in the bottom left? That indicates that if I do not warm up soon, my character will get hypothermia. And hypothermia is a common condition, I think, at least in Colorado, because a lot of people get it. It's actually not that hard to get. It's not like a disease. It's a condition of the body not being able to retain warmth or stay warm for a period of time. Now, the reason I said that we're staying in this cabin tonight is because this one, I could see the entire lake, I have my back to the mountain, and I'm inside. If I was in that one, I'd be in an open lake with no cover from the surrounding wind. In fact, if you ever want to see the direction of the wind, look at the trees. It's going that way. So, we'll be staying in this one tonight after I start a fire in the back. Now, I have mine hotkeyed a specific way, so that way I can always just be warm. But what you really want to do is you want to keep it in an isolated area. Okay, and this is the startup menu. You can use an accelerant, and that'll always do this. But I only need it for a few minutes, so I can boil some water. So I'm going to do it for... Fur is actually really good. Let's do that, and we'll use my wood matches to increase the success, okay? And if I use the accelerant, since I have 3, I don't see a reason why not. I'll show you exactly what it does. See? Now your fire skill does go up, and it does increase the percentage. And this is how you indeed cook food and make tea. This is also how you get water. Because you can eat peaches while they're cold. Then, after you boil it, you can either boil it or you can purify it. I'm going to add a book So we're going to boil the water instead. See, non-potable, potable. When I boil it, now we have water. And we'll just stay here until the fire goes out, which won't be too long, but we're going to drink the water. See, water that is indeed safe to drink. So, we're hungry now. We're also numb and winded. We're not tired, but we're winded. And when this fire goes out, we're going to have to go inside. But for now, what we're going to do is look at our daily calories. We have 1,208. You're supposed to maintain, at least with dietitians, you're supposed to maintain at least... The wind shifted directions because it went down fast. Okay. You're supposed to maintain a daily caloric intake of at least 2,000 calories a day. Now, in the apocalypse, this will be a big issue for a lot of people. Because calories go fast. You don't realize it, but you're burning calories, and I'm burning calories just talking, but you're burning calories just listening to what I have to say. Although, not at an increased rate like the game says, no. Holy shit, it's actually really pretty up there. I've never seen that. It's very pretty for an alpha game. I like it. Stable. Doesn't crash that often, and when it does, it's understandable. But I'm gonna go inside. And we're gonna sleep the night away. Because we've eaten, we're going to bed. It's the Lone Lake Cabin. That is what we are currently in. I already looted it, so there's no point in wasting that. But we will go to bed, and yeah, that'll work. So yeah, sleeping in this game also adds a warmth bonus. Quote. And the game will always tell you normally if you're parched or something, but it's a good idea to always check. And this game, I'm in love with it. I'll refer to it as TLD in the thing. How long did it say of 3 hours of darkness left? Alright, we're hungry. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna eat a can of sardines. We're gonna eat a can of sardines, little fishies in a can. And if we're still hungry, we're still peckish, we'll eat the other can. I want that to be full, so that way I don't have to eat for a while. Now, I'm carrying as much as my character can. I'm still peckish, but, you know, I can deal with that. We'll have to survive. So, this is something you can do that I enjoy doing. We're going to open our thing, and we're going to go to this. What you do is you go to Actions, and I'm going to harvest one of these, specifically for the wood and scrap metal. I'll harvest it. Once you harvest it, it is no longer in your inventory. You receive it as pieces of scrap metal and fur. Now if I go back here, I can easily go to Actions and then sharpen this one. And sharpening takes time, but you also need a whetstone because, you know, you can't necessarily sharpen it like on your leg or something. That's how you lose meat. So I'm going to start sharpening this because this will make it much more efficient in the way of harvesting wood, meat, or otherwise. And see how its percentage is quickly going up. See, for each time that goes up, I gain 0.5, which is nice. 0.5 in the condition that goes up. That's if I complete it. If I don't complete it, it only goes up a little bit. But I don't understand why it went down. I think it's because something... Oh, it's because it's already at max. Okay. So we'll finish this. There's less than 1 hour of darkness left. And what we're going to do now is we're going to make sure everything that we're wearing and carrying is at least somewhat useful. So we're going to recycle. It had a little recycle symbol, so I thought I'd say something smart. We're going to recycle that. And now what we're going to do is we're going to go to, like, our fleece sweater here. We're going to go to Actions, and we're going to go to Repair. It's going to take 28 minutes with a sewing kit, and the chance of success is 80. That's a good percentage. But if it fails, I'll show you what I mean. It didn't. Alright, so we didn't fail, but we did get a nice sweater out of it. And now our sweater does way more than it did earlier. Now we're going to try it with the jeans. See, 81% now. We're still going to sew them. No, I guess not. Okay. But there's always a percentage of a chance that you will indeed fail. So I'm gonna just repair these all the way because I'm gonna be cold otherwise, and having as much protection as I can is not necessarily a bad thing. Cotton long underwear. See, I'm just wearing this, and that's about it. Now we're gonna repair these so that way I get that maximum amount. We're gonna repair them. Sewing kit. That's 85%. Why not? And please. Okay. I don't like wasting resources, but it would be a very nice learning experience. Now, for this, you need cured leather. I do not have cured leather. I need to find a pair of boots to do that, or I need to kill something. Alright. So now we're going to make our way back to the cabin and see if there's like any animals or something nearby. We have already done most of our morning stuff, and it is indeed foggy and snowing. Cool. I'm okay with this. It's very pretty. I did indeed check out that one. So now we're just going to be walking back to the cabin that's yonder that way. And I fucking love this game. It's spooky, there's just the right amount of music, and there's always that constant fear of there's always going to be something behind you, and you never know what it is until it's far too late. But I do know where something is that will help me out for at least one day, or I could go fucking fishing. And I need to find a jacket before I go fishing. A fisherman's pea coat or something would help a lot, but I don't know where to find one. And I do know where to find one, but I don't know how to get there from here. Interesting. I think I need to go that way. I'm not sure. I've only explored percentages of this area, and you can keep a journal, and I could start keeping a journal as well. That's if this character doesn't die before the 30 minutes I have planned are up, and it's probably going to be at least 31. I don't know when I started, and I'll go check here in a second. But, yeah. We'll get back to the cabin, I'll check, and if not, if it's not good, or if it is, it's whatever. I don't mind. 20 minutes or 25 minutes should be good enough, but if I've only been recording for about 10, I'd be amazed. So it doesn't feel like it's been 10 minutes, it feels like it's been like an hour, and I'm trying to schedule my day out after this, and, oh, this would be a perfect time, I think. I don't know if I can harvest that. No, I can't harvest that. See, now this is the type of weather... Yeah, look at these. If you follow crows, I've noticed, they always seem to lead you towards something that was just killed. So there's something that died over yonder. Crows will be your saving grace. So if you hear crows, there's either something deadly nearby or something that died. And don't get me wrong, I will never ever truly appreciate crows. And I wonder if there's some of those... Oh, cattails. That's what they're called. Cattails. Here's some right here. You can harvest these, which is nice. You can harvest the head as tinder, and you harvest the stalk as food, which I find nice. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to harvest all these, because they do grow back, but it does take a few days. And by days, I mean about 10 days for everything to respawn. I think. The longest I've survived in this game is about 7 days, 23 hours, and 19 minutes. And I know that because I came home last night from work, and I tried playing, and I couldn't pull out the rifle to save myself and kill a wolf. So, when I did indeed pull out the rifle, it was far too late. The wolf had already ripped my throat out, and then I died. Of course, I didn't care too much. I was like half asleep anyway. But, I was pretty upset because that was the furthest I'd ever gotten. I had traveled about 28% of the map. I was carrying about 40 kilograms of stuff, which is not okay. Most of that was in the way of weapons, which you'll find in this game are actually quite useful. And, okay. You can barely see it out there, but that's where I'm going. Right over there. So we're going to be going this way for now. And I know I've never explored over there, but I think there's something interesting over there, and my character's currently cold. So I might go back to the cabin, or I might make this quick. Let's make this quick. I don't want to spend too much time out here, at least more time than I have to. I'm numb. Fuck, hungry and thirsty. eat these real quick and we'll keep moving. Alright. Perfect. Alright, we're gonna keep moving now. We're gonna move fast. We have to move fast, otherwise my character will die. Okay. A lot of these branches and stuff were not here before, so that does indeed mean... Yeah, see what I mean by crows? Always near something that died. So, there's a lot of them here, so something here is indeed dead. Now, it's a person with a hunting knife. Oh, shit. What else you got on
Must
me?
be prepared for anything.
Candy bar, painkillers, hunting knife, first aid kit. That's new. That was not there before. Candy bar, antiseptic. Alright, let's, hunting knife. We're gonna harvest all of his meat, his hide, and his guts. And we're gonna go back to the cabin immediately after this. So, we've harvested everything we could off of this guy. But we gotta move now, because my character is currently at 77%, and I think it's about 50% that your character develops hypothermia. I'm also running out of RAM, so that does indeed mean that when I get back to that cabin, it's gonna be time to cut this short. It's if I get back to the cabin alive and there's not a wolf there to fuck me up. There shouldn't be, but, yeah, never know. We're moving, we're moving, we're moving. That's all that matters. And I'm moving as fast as I can because I'm carrying quite a bit. It's cold. My character's actually very hungry. But if I get inside, I'll be able to last for quite a long time. See, there's the cabin right there. There's some wood around here somewhere, but I'll have to harvest that after my character warms up just a little bit. You tired? We are indeed tired. We're tired, we're hungry, and we're actually very thirsty. So we're gonna get inside before I start doing anything else. I do have plenty of food, and I do have plenty of water. I don't have any water, actually. Shit, I lied. I know there's some... I know you can drink soda, I think, and it'll help. I don't have any soda on me, but it's always good to try that out. We're gonna go upstairs to do stuff, though. Excuse me. That was the coffee. I'm gonna open the wood stove. We're gonna start a fire. That's gonna last about an hour and 30 minutes. And we're gonna use accelerant because fuck my life. I'm very cold. We'll add some reclaimed wood. And now I'm gonna boil some water. About 2 liters of it. Cook this here venison as well. Cool. Now we're gonna melt the water. Alright, boil the water. Sorry. I'm tired too in real life. Alright, and hear that wind? That wind is the sign that indeed we just missed a blizzard. And missing a blizzard is the whole point of this game. Survival. Yeah, look, we were starving. We were starving like Marvin. We're gonna keep eating until that's at least at 118, which I think I'll be able to finish that off with the finishing this here energy bar. That's 119. I don't care. Whatever. We'll call it there. We're gonna sleep for 2-3 hours. We shouldn't be cold. But if we are, it's whatever. I don't care. We're winded, we have a dry mouth, and we're peckish. But I will call it there. So, thank you for indeed watching. This has been Patrick from White Noise Gaming. And, as always, have a nice day.